Yo, what's going on, Dragon Ballers? Welcome back to another discussion video. Today we're going to talk some more about the red cards coming out in set 14, and specifically we'll be going into the set 14 red Gohan stuff. I'm a huge fan of Gohan, and this stuff's looking pretty good, so I'm pretty excited to talk about it with you guys, share some thoughts and whatnot. That being said, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you guys want to help support the channel, there are many ways in the description to do so, but particularly today, guys, if you want to buy or pre-order any cards we talk about in today's video, or any cards from any TCG for that matter, use my link in the description to TCG Player. It does help the channel out greatly. That being said, let's get started. Alright, covering the leader real quick. We have Warrior of Universe 7, which is an old keyword skill that basically says Universe 7 cards in your deck have no specified cost. So you can actually explore some other color pools with this if you wanted to. They pretty much like seemingly designed it to be mono red, but you can again go into some other colors if you really need to. Auto once per turn when you see a Universe 7 card in a combo, draw 1. Awaken relates to 4 or less, or you have a red Unison card with a specified cost of 2 in play. You may draw 1, untap an energy, and add cards from light to hand until you have 5 left. Very similar to the Vegeta structure deck card, but this one is built way more to like house U7 cards than red Vegeta from the structure deck is. Again, on the Awaken side, Warrior U7, auto once per turn when you use a U7 card in a combo, draw 1. Auto once per turn, Spirit Boost 1. When you use a red skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 in a combo, it gets plus 6,000 combo for the battle. That's excellent. Turning them into an 11k combo is actually really good. Auto once per turn, when one of your red Unison cards with a specified cost of 2 in your Unison area is placed in your drop area, choose to one red skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 in your drop and play it. So basically when one of your teammates goes down, you get to bring one back for free. These are all super strong effects. Let's look at the rest of the main deck cards. Going into the Unison, we have Frieza Unlikely Savior, 2-drop Unison, auto once per turn. If it's your turn, when you remove a marker from this card using a Spirit Boost skill, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or Unison cards and gets minus 10,000 power for the turn. And you can do that during the combo step because we saw a Spirit Boost effect already that happens during the combo step. Activate main +1, place up to 1 red skillless battle card from your drop area at the bottom of your deck. So that's worded pretty weirdly, but yeah, basically you put the skillless back into your deck, which is a little weird. But anyways, auto, when your opponent attacks, shoot up to 1 skillless Universe 7 card in your hand or drop area and combo with it. So that auto is actually incredible. Like it doesn't care who's being attacked, so you can use that when the Unison is being attacked. You can trigger your leader autos. This Unison is super solid for the deck. Then we have our 2 skillless guys, Piccolo and Goku. I did do a quick search. I didn't see any other U7 red 2-cost skillless, so these seem to be the ones that you're going to be able to use for this deck, but it's kind of cool how each member of the U7 team is being represented in this deck. Namely, we'll move on to some of the next ones. We've got 1-drop Gohan Ultimate Essence, 1-drop 4K auto when this card's played. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 red Universe 7 card with energy cost of 4 or less, or 1 red Unison card with specified cost of 2 among them to your hand. Then shuffle your deck, and then auto limit 1 if your leader is red. When you use a mono red skillless battle card in a combo, draw 1. Super similar to the Whis from the Whis yellow deck, where you combo a skillless and you get to draw a card. So you're going to want to have 4 copies of this card in your deck for sure if you're playing red Gohan. Just searches your deck, makes it more consistent. But what's really crazy is this is not actually unique, like I believe the 1-drop Whis is, but the auto to draw a card is a limit 1, and that does consider all copies of the card. So even if you have like 4 of these guys out in the field, you can only use 1 of their autos to draw when you combo. That's just how limit works. Another good thing to note here is that Backbone of your Universe 7 Son Goku is a card you're going to want to consider for this deck because your super combo does become live at 5 or less life. I think Raditz Saiyan Youth is still really good, so there will definitely be some considerations you want to have for which one you're going to use. But yeah, just something to note, it is a searchable super combo within the strategy. 1-drop Krillin U7 Challenger, auto when this card's played, add up to 1 red skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So I think nowadays in Dragon Ball Super, playing 8 1-drops is not as good as it probably used to be, just because you're trying to fit other things into your deck. But this is a great consistency card, right? Like, it's almost a little bit better than Gohan Ultimate Essence in terms of getting skillless cards to your hand. And the nice thing about Ultimate Essence is he does also search for Unison, and that limit 1 effect is incredible. But yeah, this card I could definitely see being like maybe a 2 to 3 of in the main board. Master Roshi Universe 7 Challenger. This one's also not bad, but I don't really think you're going to be able to play it just because how many 1-drops can you realistically play, right? So 1-drop auto when this card's played, add up to 1 red skillless battle card with energy cost of 2 from your drop to your hand. So you do get to recycle some of your skillless guys, but some of your effects are okay with them being in the drop area anyway. So I don't really think that Roshi is going to be all that important in the build. Then we have the androids. So we have Android 18 Universe 7 Challenger, 2-drop 10k barrier. Auto if your leader card is a mono red U7 card and you only have this card and 1 red skillless battle card in your combo area. When this card is used in a combo, draw 1. So you essentially get a super combo as long as you're comboing an additional card. Activate battle once per turn. Up to 1 red or U7 battle card in your combo area gets plus 5,000 combo power for the battle. So you can play this down pretty safely because of the barrier. And once per turn, during each player's turn, essentially, you're getting a pseudo combo in terms of getting a 10k combo as opposed to a 5k. So I can see this card actually accruing a whole lot of value. That seems really good. Android 17 U7 Challenger, barrier blocker, auto once per turn. When you activate this card's blocker skill, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 15,000 power for the turn. Auto if your leader card's a mono red U7 card, you only have this card and 1 red skillless battle card in your combo area. One of these cards used in the combo, draw 1. So same thing there. Both these cards are pretty solid. I think 2 and 3 energy in this deck can be a bit expensive for what they do. Although I think just playing down Android 18 might be a little bit better because of the incremental value you get over the course of the game. But even like Android 17 can be solid because like a 19k blocker, we generally know from effects like Goku Hit, can be really good. And you can even block like a 30k battle card because when you block, you get to trigger the auto to minus something. That's solid. This one's just a little bit weird because I guess the combo effect is a little bit more free. I don't know, they seem decent, but I'm not sure if they're going to be like main staples of the deck or anything. Teamwork Review 7, we have a bunch of negates for each color that basically deal with tokens in some way. This one says negate the attack, then choose any number of your opponent's battle cards with a total energy cost of 1 or less, and those cards get minus 10,000 power for the turn. So that should be like a sweeper type of effect that also does include tokens. That should work like that. Permanent, this card's skill can't be negated in any area. Not bad. Moving along, we have the boss monster for the strategy, who is, I kind of think, lacking a bit in like threatening keywords, but 4-drop, Goku Divine Presence, deflect dual attacks, so, like no double strike, no critical is a little weird, but permanent, this card can't be removed from your battle area by skills during your turn. So that's actually super good. Like, you can play this guy on your turn and you don't have to worry about Frieza Charismatic Villain, which is nice. You also don't have to worry about Godsling Trunks because he has deflect. You do, however, have to worry about removal when it gets back to your opponent's turn, which is pretty fair, I would say. Auto once per turn when this card attacks, add up to 1 red skillless battle card from deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. This card gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. So in that case, it'll be a 25k dual attacker, which is pretty big. Activate battle for 2 reds. If you have 3 or more energy and you have 2 or more red battle cards in your combo area, play this card from your hand, then choose to 1 of your mono red cards and gets plus 5,000 power for the turn. So a few things here. This is very, very similar to Surprise Attack Gohan, which we saw in the red Vegeta structure deck. So I think that card is also going to go very, very well in this deck, where you're almost playing like this Arrival strategy that's not really Arrival. Like Arrival usually, uses multicolor cards. This wants you to have 2 cards in the combo area. Just in this case, they're going to be the same color. And then you could play this guy for that reduced cost, which is really good. And you have a lot of incentives already to be comboing different cards, like the androids we saw, like comboing your skillless guys for different effects. And then playing this guy defensively actually gives your leader a Senzu Bean, which is going to be really solid. Another card we talked about in the last video where we talked about red Vegeta was Saiyan Tag Team Vegeta, which also protects your battle cards from being attacked, because essentially he comes in for 1 as long as one of your U7 cards is being attacked, gives that battle card 5,000 power for the turn, and he himself is a 1-drop 20k attacker. So he might actually be really, really good in this deck. Overall, I'm thinking that Red Gohan looks good. I mean, Red is just already super strong. Everyone pretty much knows that. But I guess there is some room to compare the different archetypes. Like, we know King Vegeta is really good. We know Red Broly's gonna be really good. King Piccolo probably taking a few steps down because of the nerfs it saw on the ban list. But Red Gohan, I think looks good. But of course, I want to know in the comments below what you guys think about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.